So you've probably seen a video like this floating around. It makes this incredible promise. You can generate thousands of dollars in Flash USD with just a few clicks. It looks super technical, super legit, but what is it actually asking you to do? Let's break it down. And there it is, right off the bat. The central promise is massive. Follow these steps and you can create a huge amount of USDT. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But it also sounds a little too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, let's peel back the curtain and see what's really going on here. So, what is the secret sauce here? How are you supposed to go from just watching a video to having a crypto wallet that's bursting at the seams? Let's get into the nitty-gritty starting right at square one. It all kicks off with setting up the technical foundation. The first thing you're told to do is build what's basically a digital mystery box. And the instructions to build that box? It's all contained in a very specific piece of computer code. Okay, so the first few steps, they look pretty standard if you've ever dabbled in coding. You open up this tool, an IDE, which is just a fancy workspace for programmers. You make a new file, and then you just copy-paste this huge wall of code that the video gives you. Hit compile, and you're on your way. So far, so good, right? But here is the first major red flag. And it's a big one that the video conveniently skips over. That code you just pasted in, you have no idea who wrote it. Its source is a complete mystery. It hasn't been checked. It hasn't been audited. You're basically being asked to run it on pure faith. All right, you've got this compiled code. What's next? Well, now it's time to launch it, to take it from just being text on your screen and publish it on a public blockchain, turning it into a live, active program. For anyone who's not deep in the weeds with this stuff, deploying a smart contract is a big deal. You're essentially releasing your code out into the wild on the Ethereum network. It becomes permanent, irreversible, and it can handle real money. So the video walks you through this deployment. It tells you to connect your own personal crypto wallet. Then it has you name the contract to make it look like the real Tether USDT. And here's the kicker. You have to pay a real transaction fee, a gas fee in Ethereum from your own funds to get this thing live. And this brings us to the most critical moment of the entire process. Your anonymous code is now live on the blockchain. Your wallet is connected to it, and the very next step is the one that changes everything. Yep, you heard that right. After all that setup, the video tells you to send a chunk of your own Ethereum directly to the smart contract you just created and launched. The amount isn't trivial either. It asks for 0.05 ETH. As of right now, that's roughly $150. So we're not talking about sending a few cents for a test run. This is a real amount of your money. Let's be perfectly clear about what's happening here. This is the heart of it. You are willingly, intentionally sending your money out of your secure wallet and giving complete control of it to that black box program. From this point on, that anonymous code you found online calls all the shots with your funds. This is really the million-dollar question, isn't it? Or, well, the $150 question. By sending your ETH to that contract, what did you just authorize it to do? What secret functions did its anonymous creator write into the code? The simple and kind of scary answer is, you have absolutely no idea. So you followed every single instruction, you trusted the process, and you sent your money into the mystery contract. According to the video, what happens next? Well, here comes the so-called payday. The proposition they're making is just incredible. You send in about $150 of your Ethereum. In exchange, the video claims, you get back 50,000 USDT. That's $50,000. The return on investment is astronomical. And of course, the video ends with the big money shot. The creator shows their wallet, and boom, there it is. A balance of 50,000 USDT. On screen, it looks like a total, undeniable success. Okay, let's just hit pause and take a breath. We've walked through this whole thing from a blank file to a supposedly full wallet. Let's just quickly recap the sequence of events, what you were actually asked to do. When you lay it all out, it's pretty eye-opening. You copied code from a total stranger. You spent your own cash to publish it. You hooked up your personal wallet to it. And then, as the grand finale, you transferred your valuable crypto directly into its control. Every single step required you to trust this anonymous creator. And this all boils down to one fundamental question, doesn't it? The whole point of crypto is to have a trustless system where you don't need to rely on a third party. But this whole process is built on one thing, blind trust. While the video shows a wallet full of cash, the code you run is almost certainly designed to do just one thing. Take that $150 you send it and transfer it straight into the scammer's pocket. So the real question isn't just about what code you trust. It's about recognizing when someone is asking you not to think at all.